Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to be going over the CZ75B Omega. Now this is you could consider it a premier or like a upgraded version of the 75B. So what the Omega has, it is clear for all you range warriors out there. What it has is it has a different hammer. So you've got a trigger is like an entry-level competition trigger on here. You get basic 3-dot sights. Show you here. We are safe on this range, so you do have some nice rubberized grips. You do have a nice little swell here for the thumbs. I mean, very good, just butter smooth. I put about 100 rounds through so far. Let's load up and shoot a few more mags. We're going to be shooting some FMJ, some Winchester White Box 115 grain, and we are also going to be shooting some Spear Gold Dot and Hornady Custom hollow points. So the pistol does ship with two 16-round mags. I am using some aftermarket Metgar magazines right now. These hold 15. The magazines it ships with hold 16, so that's cool. And obviously anywhere that you can find CZ75 mags, I believe almost anything, and maybe even the Shadow 2 mags will work on this. So 15 shots, put that in my pocket real quick while I put my ears on. Take a few more shots, and I'm sitting here at about 20 yards, so I'm really not going to be super accurate. Is at this range for handguns, you know, I definitely need some work. First stoppage of the day. Trying to figure out what happened there. We had a failure to eject and a failure to feed. Alrighty. Boom. Try that again. That's why I do these tests, y'all, so you can see exactly what's going on with this stuff. There we go. The sights are a little low. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know if that was an ammunition problem or what that caused that failure. Again, it is in the break-in period, so I might give it a mulligan, but that was with Winchester White Box 115 grain ammunition. Trying to get out my spare magazines in my back pocket. Alrighty, drop that. Now, you do not have a manual safety, but what you do have is a safety decocker. So if you're going to carry it with one of the pipe, that's typically how you're going to carry it. Alrighty, take 15 more shots, then we'll switch to hollow points. I'm very curious to see if it's acting up with the Winchester White Box, how it's going to do with the hollow points. Another failure to extract. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. So I'm not noticing anything unusual in that casing. Interesting. Let's finish off that mag, and then we'll switch to the hollow points. That's disappointing. Again, break-in period, and that's not the best ammo. I bought a bulk pack of like 500 rounds, so get what you pay for, I guess. That's one thing about new CZs, guys, is they are very, very tight. You do need to probably put about 750 to 1,000. I'm jerking the hell out of this thing. There we go. Alrighty, on to the hollow points. Now these are, what I'm about to shoot is the mag that came with the pistol, one of them at least. Got some Spear Gold Dot, hot as heck out here today, man. 124 grain plus P. Oh yeah, this stuff definitely has some more abs. Definitely noticing more recoil on that, and the few I did put on target, man, you could tell they packed a little bit more of a punch. This particular loading is optimized for shorter barrels, so like around your 3.5 inch mark. This pistol has a 4.6, 4.7 inch barrel, so it's going to do even better out of this pistol. Very nice. No issues with that spear. I mean, spear is like the gold standard, no pun intended, for self-defense rounds. It's typically what I carry. So very interesting. Let's load up another mag. I've got kind of a smorgasbord of different hollow points. I think I have some Hornady Critical Duty and some spear loaded up in the same magazine. So let's see if the old gal can handle it. All right, so in this mag I have, I think, 12 rounds of the Hornady Custom, 124 grain jacketed hollow point, and then 4 Spear Gold Dots. We moved up to 7 yards. I have quite a small target, 6 inches, so you know I'm not as comfortable back at 20-25 yards where we were sitting, but we're gonna see what I can do. Put my ears in real good and take a few shots. I think I'm either anticipating the recoil or we're shooting, the sights are a little low, so here we go. There we go. Finally figuring out those sights, tell you what. All right, let me get my final thoughts and then, so far I would say impressed with the CZ75B Omega. I will say having those hiccups with the Winchester white box, I'm going to write that off as an ammunition failure, not a pistol failure. I don't think it liked that ammo very much, which that's why you vet your gear, right? You got to figure out, I mean, that's on me too for buying a bulk pack. Typically you shouldn't do that. I will say overall ergonomics, there's no sharp or jagged edges, which I like. I will say getting used to the smaller slide because of the internal slide rails is definitely very interesting. I'd say overall though, I have been carrying this, it is a large pistol to carry, but I have been carrying this as a CCW. I will say the one thing I'm probably going to end up doing is getting some new grips. I'm going to go to VZ and get some grips. These ones aren't bad, but I'm just not the biggest fan of them. I will say it is kind of awkward with that safety to cocker when you're aiming down the sights, because I'm a lefty for one, but you know, when you do a thumbs forward grip, trying to figure all that out, you know, I'm worried about putting that safety to cocker down and dropping my hammer. Obviously the round wouldn't go off, but you know, you'd be putting in a double action instead of single action, so that's something I'm gonna have to train around. I will say those Metgar magazines were the only ones giving me issues. These standard ones that come with the 16, they're flush, they fall out pretty easy. I mean, no complaints there. It is starting to loosen up a little bit, so no complaints. I've ran about, I'd say, close to 100 rounds through it today, and just those 2 malfunctions. But overall, not a bad pistol. I picked this one up for, oh man, 580 bucks, I believe it was, not too long ago, a few months back. They retail for around the $500 to $700 mark when and where you can find them. I heard a rumor that these might be getting discontinued. I'm not sure about that, if that's the case or not. But if it is, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in for another video.